Hi guys, welcome to my screen printing tutorial. Well, aside the fact that I'll be majoring on screen printing, there are many other things I'll also love to teach, but this particular one is on screen printing. So I'm going to teach you those things you have not been able to get an idea of how to do it, especially for those that are living here in Nigeria. So this screen printing training is very specifically targeted towards Nigerians. I know why I'm saying that because many of the videos you see out there are sometimes difficult for you to apply, or sometimes you just find it difficult to know how to go about it. So if you're Nigerian and you're watching this video, this is specifically for you. And then what I'm doing here is learning from those that have mastered this game for many years and showing you exactly how to do it in a very simple way so that you're not going to have difficulties. So what I'm doing here right now is coating the mesh. What I'm holding with my hand is called a mesh. This mesh is called this particular size of mesh is mesh 90, meaning it has pores that are bigger than many other ones or few other ones like mesh 110, mesh 200. Those ones has tiny holes. This one mesh 90, also called open mesh here in Nigeria, is one you can use for when you are doing screen printing for t-shirts. Okay, so right here I am coating the mesh. I'm coating it with emulsion. In the next videos I'll just bring them out, all the everything I used here, to show you what an emulsion is and every other thing. So I am coating it with emulsion and sensitizer. I use a squeegee to coat this, and then I'm currently in the process of drying it. I am using heat gun here, that heat gun they use to dry hair. This is what I'm using here to dry it. After that, you are going to see how I am going to expose it, not with sunlight like many Nigerians are used to, but this time with an exposure or light box. You are going to see it's just by the side. So I am currently drying it. I took time to dry it, and you notice that I don't have to do this in a dark room like you were always taught. It's actually a room, but the room is well lit. Okay, so at this point I check to see if everything is properly coated and if there are no leakages. And then at this point I am about to expose it with my light box. I might make a video later to show how I created this light box, but it's very simple as you can see. And then I bought a 50-watt bulb. In the next video I'll show you how this 50-watt bulb looks like. I bought it for 17,000 naira in Uyo. I think you can get it for the same amount anywhere in Nigeria. 50-watt bulb is what I used here. And then I placed it on top of the light box. There is a glass on top of the light box. What I did there, I did the wrong thing. My boss told me I did the wrong thing. I immediately put it on that. So there is a glass there. Maybe I'll show you later in other videos how the glass works. So I placed it on top of the glass. Yes, I also have to say that I did not use paper for the artwork there. I used flex material. I cut it with my plotter, and then I used that. But there is a difficulty with that, which I will show in subsequent videos, that sometimes the paper might be better, especially on high detailed prints. So after that, I place everything has been carefully. After placing everything properly, I place this part from my heat press machine there, and then brought in these materials to help to press it firmly so that everything will be firmly placed. And then I still also use my Oxford dictionary I bought so many years ago. It's very heavy, so you need some heavy stuff to put on it to make it firmly stationed where you want it to be. Apart from that, once it is firmly fixed there, it helps to make it sharp. After that, 10 minutes, I forgot to mention, I put it in the light box for 10 minutes. Exactly 10 minutes, I brought it out to wash. The next thing you do is, once you bring it out, you splash water front and back, and then you can use what I'm using here to splash water on it. It's very simple, simpler than doing it with the sun. The sun might expose it too much, you have difficulties with exposing it, but with the light box it makes exposure very, very simple. And then after that, after I have dried the mesh, I did not show that process, but I dried the mesh. In subsequent videos I will show more. I dried the mesh with the heat gun, and then I mixed my ink very well. After that, it is very important you do this part. Although I did not coat my mesh all over because the print is a very small print, so I have to cover everywhere to avoid leakages when printing. After that, I did a test print here, and I noticed something with the print that did not come out very fine. So tomorrow I do another mesh and show you more.